Well, certainly it was, a great effort by my team, and really proud of them for the win here. We haven't won. Nobody on my team or staff has won here since we got to Oregon, so that was a big deal. But it is kind of bittersweet. This was a tough day, as many of you know. Kobe was actually a close personal friend with Sabrina. They've struck up a friendship over the last couple of years, and with Kobe and his family, and they're communicating several times a week. They're friends, and so I know it was really hard on her, and to see her go out and her teammates, battle for her and play the way that, with the kind of spirit, enthusiasm, and intensity that Kobe Bryant always played the game, I think was a incredible testament to a really championship character-filled team. So I'm really proud of our group. That was a good, hard-fought win, and especially defensively, I thought we were on point today, and that's the end of the floor that won the game for us.
Kelly, how did you try to get the team to play this game after they learned that news right before? So emotional.
It was difficult, and when we kept it close in that first half, I thought that the worst was behind us. If we could, hang in like we did, and I think we were down 3 at halftime, under those circumstances, then I thought we would be okay, and that obviously played out that way. But it was difficult. Sabrina never did go up and warm up, and it was touch and go, and I know her family was there. Trying to help her through it. And, it's like losing a family member, and I know everybody is touched in some way or inspired by Kobe Bryant, but it really hit home to this team. He's been to several of our basketball games. He spent time with our team, talking and with each player that we have. So it was a little bit more personal than I think it might be to most teams.
Guys, we have mics. Mix up.
Kelly, that 15-minute stretch in the second half, was that defensively, was that as good as you guys were playing at that end of the floor?
I think so. Yeah, I think so, because they're such a good offensive team. They execute as well as any team in the country. They got 1,000,001 different sets that they run, and they try to pick on your weak defenders. But I just really thought our kids dialed in and focused in. We took the 3 ball away. We did much better on Taylor Jones this time. So, yeah, I thought defensively in that second half was as good as we've ever played since certainly I've been at Oregon.
Kelly, I just wondered, have you ever had to navigate a team through something like this right before a tip-off?
No. I've we've had deaths in families and things like that, aunts, uncles, cousins, and some immediate family, but never right before tip-off. It's one of those things. I wish my players in the locker room didn't have their phones. A different generation. They're taking a peek before they head up, and obviously it hit, but I think it was spreading on the court anyway, so they probably would have found out, but. No, this was a first, and they really handled it. And I'm proud of the team who kind of stepped up for their sister Sabrina, and helped her. And I know almost to the person they said, "We're going to do this for you. We're going to do this for you. We're going to do this for you, Sab." So that shows a great commitment to team.
Coach, before the start of the tip-off, were there any thoughts of Sabrina possibly sitting out this game after such a traumatic event like this?
You don't know Sabrina that well. Yeah, I think she wouldn't have done that. Maybe there was a moment she may have thought about it, but once she thought, truly, because I think she would have thought Kobe wouldn't have. He'd have played because he was, maybe the best, the most intense player we've ever seen in the game.
Rebounds went your way tonight, 40-31,
Yeah.
but especially offensive rebounds. You nearly doubled them. Talk to me how big the boards were at Satu and everyone else.
Oh, it was huge. Oregon State doesn't give up 15 offensive rebounds very often. Probably hasn't happened in the last many years. We did a really good job there. I was proud that we switched the points in the paint too. They were the first team to score more points in the paint than we did on the season last game, and we flipped that this time, and that showed on the boards as well. So, yeah, Satu was big tonight. I thought Ruthie really played a heck of a game, and under the circumstances, I thought Sabrina played like a champion. But they had help, and the whole team. This is a team when you don't come to Gill and win, and I can't say that from any experience at all because we hadn't done it. But you can't come here and just rely on a couple players. It's a whole team that's got to get it done. That's a great team out there.
Kelly, obviously you guys are on a mission to complete business, as Sabrina says, but winning in this emotional fashion on the road against Oregon State, is that something that can galvanize your team even more as you enter this difficult stretch here?
Yeah. Thanks to the Pac-12, we have 7 of our next 9 games on the road. I don't know how and who does that. But yeah, so this is just a taste of it. You know, we have the mountains coming up, and then we have to go to UConn, so a 3-game road trip this coming week. It'll be a short week for us. And we return home and play the Arizonas, and then we go back-to-back weekends in California, as does Scott and his team. So it's not ideal, but we got the first one, and that was a big one.
Kelly, when Sabrina wasn't out there during warm-ups, were you around her at that time, or kind of who was around her, and what was going on in that time frame?
Yeah, I was. Mark Campbell, myself, and her family was for a little bit. Our SWA, Lisa Peterson, was down there a little bit, but mainly we just tried to give her space. And I know Mignon Moore hung out with her for a little bit, but you know, she then came up with the team when we came in right before the anthem. All right, thank you.